Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol APTO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And I don't mean to state the obvious, but very nice day here. Quite the wild day too, but it ended very strong. Had a nice afternoon. Again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. So you can see basically from early afternoon through the remainder of the day, you know, the price just nice and slowly moved its way back up. So let's get some levels of support and resistance mapped out. We'll first start talking about areas of support. Ideally speaking, meaning, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold up here above, we'll call it $1.33. That would definitely make the chart look the strongest going forward. Now, I'm not saying that if the price falls below $1.33 that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can stay up above it, that would certainly make the chart look, you know, the most appealing going forward. Next overall area of support after that. And I'd call this one maybe not quite must hold, but I mean, if the price were to get down to $1.20, you definitely do want to see it hold, because I mean, when you stop and think about it, the last thing you want to see the price do is go back to a range where it already was. And this was a previous area of resistance right here where the price couldn't get through it, so it fell into this range right here. So the last thing, like I said, you'd want to see it do is to, you know, go back inside of this range, which would be below that line, because on the flip side of things, let's say the price does come down here, but in that situation bounces around and then heads back up. At that point in time, you'd have this set of lows right here, you'd have this set of lows down here. So if you picture those as stair steps, I mean, then you'd have overall stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's really what you want from the big picture perspective, right? Just overall, you know, just nice drifts in the upwards direction, or in other words, uptrends. And that's what, you know, those support levels are going to help provide, namely that $1.21. In regard to levels of resistance, let me zoom in the chart here, just see if there's anything else. There we go. So as far as resistance levels, let's talk about a couple of these real quick. Let's see. No, I am talking to myself right now. Price broke above that one. Price broke. Okay, so that's going to be, so initial one right there at $1.57. And then after $1.57, next key one up there at $1.63. And I realize it's kind of hard to see, but that's a good problem to have when you have to go back this far into the chart's history to figure out where these levels are. So all in all, good, solid day. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum next week? We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.